It had not rained in 7 years, and in those 7 years the people learned to live without hope. A young girl, age 14, her skin deep bronze, mixes colors from crushed seeds and ash. She paints a bird on a wall, and it flutters briefly before fading. Whispers begin. That girl dreams too much. Her mother, Nena, pours their last bowl of water over Ifunanya's head before going to pray. Paint something brave, she says. Ifunanya holds the empty bowl like a crown. Nena doesn't return. Ifunanya waits at the village edge, staring into the dusk. In a trance, Ifunanya paints her mother's face on a broken gourd. Tears fall from the painted eyes. The ground beneath it dampens. The village watches, terrified. In a dark hut, elders accuse her of witchcraft. A blind grandmother says, no, she is not cursed. She remembers too deeply. That night, she dreams of ancestral women weaving clouds into cloth. One speaks, follow the wind. Paint the truth. Ifunanya flees to the mythic forest. Vines shift with color as she passes. Her paints glow. A bluebird guides her forward. In a misty glade, a shimmering feminine figure emerges from a pool of mirrored sky. She speaks without words, her eyes filled with centuries of grief. The rain spirit offers water in exchange for what Ifunanya treasures most, her memory of her mother's face. Ifunanya weeps, then nods. As her tear falls into the pool, the skies darken, thunder rolls. The first mop of rain falls in slow motion, then a downpour. Crops shimmer green overnight. Children dance. The elders weep in silence. But Ifunanya walks among them, eyes distant, smile hollow. A massive mural appears on the village wall, painted in colors unseen before. It shows her mother. Even though Ifunanya cannot recognize the face, the same bird returns, lands on her shoulder. She smiles faintly, remembering, not her mother's face, but the feeling of being loved. Ifunanya stands beneath the now green trees, painting rainbows onto the huts.